that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Hibbert. Young comes in for Barnes. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Now here's Curry. He's got 9, and he gets it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Clarkson. Nance outside. He kicks it to Randall. Screen by Young. Randall passes to Clarkson. The feed to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Passes it to Bazemore. The 3. Rebound. By Clarkson.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Curry gets the bucket.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. Clarkson kicks to Henderson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Young kicks to Clarkson. Nance a screen. Lets it go from 11. Here's Hansbrough. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Luol Deng. The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Hansbrough hits them both. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Clarkson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Iguodala with the steal. From deep three-point. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested 2s. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit him with a straight-out block the shot or alter the shot. So contested 2s are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
They've got Iguodala. Horford is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at the point. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Russell is out there with Henderson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Dalembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Thompson outside. Puts up a three. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Dishes it to Randall. On the wing, Williams. Screen by Dalembert. Right side, Williams. Nobody near Barnes. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Thompson for three. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Randall a screen on Deng. Russell. Layup off the pick. Randall no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's Williams with the drive, and the basket good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Russell against Thompson. For the three, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 11.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Nice shot by Dalembert.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage shows that, over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Green kicks to Thompson. From past the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Russell. Back to Barnes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Randall throws it down.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And Bazemore kicks to Green. Thompson for 3. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Bogut. Good season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable force going to the glass. It's been reflected on the stat sheet.
Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And then for the Lakers, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Dalembert. Nance comes in for Randall. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking it.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time. Fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Barnes against Deng. The shot's good from Nance. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Good. 17 points for Klay Thompson.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson passes to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Bogut.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Clarkson. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping. Bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Nick Young's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Henderson for Williams. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Young. Back to Nance. The pass to Henderson. There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
That's a nice way to end the half. The big 3 to take the lead as we go to the break.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors, they lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, I just try to come out and put my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
Thank you, Klay.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting Klay Thompson putting back game for him. Not happy with his performance in their last outing. Tonight he's taking charge. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
And what a game for Thompson. 22 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is... It in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Iguodala out there with Green. Then there's Horford. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Williams cannot hit. Great D that time from Iguodala. Pulls it from the elbow. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Iguodala.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Russell kicks to Randall. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Hibbert. Al Horford with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Green, the pass to Horford. Green dishes to Curry. And stolen by Russell. Iguodala against Barnes. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Kicks to Randall. Feeds it to Hibbert. Another shot. There's the dish to Randall. And another shot. Buries the jump shot. 10 points for Roy Hibbert.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that. You go home by it. How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Williams kicks to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Russell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Hasbro's checked in for Roy Hibbert. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Iguodala with it. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He feeds it to Horford. And here is Curry. Can't get it to go.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Russell dishes to Barnes. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. That's good. That's 29 points for Steph Curry.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Double team on Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Russell against Curry. The drive by Russell. And the layup falls. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Curry. Dallenberg grabs the board. Williams kicks to Russell. Screen by Dallenberg. Russell passes to Barnes. With the teardrop, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
It's Curry outside, and the shot is good. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Dalembert, the shot misses. Nice D from Bogut. Gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Curry with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 35.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range. And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
In for Klay Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Nancy's checked in for Hansbrough. Henderson comes in for Barnes. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lou Williams. Here's Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Curry's shot is off.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot is good off the backboard. Curry's got 37.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Russell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good, Russell. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kent Bazemore. The Lakers also with a sub. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Dalembert.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now Clarkson. And Curry pulls it down.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And that one's good. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the night.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And the shot is good. 41 points for Steph Curry.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Russell. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. And here's Green outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Clarkson. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Lakers trail by 12. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Roy Hibbert. Randall out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Henderson, and it's Clarkson in at the point.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Free throw no good for Curry. And for the Lakers, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Henderson, no one around him. He trains the quick shot. Thing has been terrific. 54% on the game. Curry dishes to Horford. Green against Randall. Jacks up a three, and that's good. Draymond Green for three.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Hibbert with a screen on Curry. Clarkson kicks to Barnes. They get it again. And it's sent back by Horford. Fires from 18. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Curry.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big time play.
There's the pick. Clarkson passes to Hibbert. Pulls up on the elbow. That doesn't go either for Hibbert.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Wasted no time on that one. 46 points for Steph Curry.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the Lakers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Checked in for the Lakers. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. Shot to stop the run. Hibbert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Good game for Hibbert. He's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
On 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the three, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The 9-foot shot, no good. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Randall, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now, here's Clarkson.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The feed to Young. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Here's Young. And Hansbrough kicks to Snell. Dallenberg's got space, and it's good from the elbow. Gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. That's going to... over and back, not watching for the line that time.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Lonnie Price is checked in for Steph Curry.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Passes it to Looney. Lets the three fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The 15-footer, and the shot falls short this time. Thing is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it, and he gets the bucket.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Dalembert with the slam.
You really got to give him some credit there. I mean, he really had absolutely no chance to stop that throwdown against a much bigger guy. But he hung in there and gave it a very strong effort. Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Took him no time at all on that one. 55 points for Steph Curry.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Young outside, screened by Dalembert. And Young, here we go. A second chance effort. The shot by Dalembert, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Russell with it. The three ball. Count the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On its way from Curry for two. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Curry's got 57 points.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Price against Young. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate.
Yes, Kevin, thanks.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Stephen Curry. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every... And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA.
table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's reading the back of the cereal, and in between eating the Apple Jacks, he's writing. And he want my spot. I'm gonna find him though. I'm gonna sign him. I don't want no problems.
Get ready, everyone. All-star action is coming. So here's Durant now. He'll have 60 seconds to try and make his way through 5 racks, each one containing 4 regular balls, and then the 2-point money ball.
A maximum score is 30 points, Kevin, but you've got to get into a really good rhythm right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's usually pretty easy to tell right away whether a player has it going or not.
You know, in the 3-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to sharing the court with 9 other guys. 4 of them are your teammates, and now it's just you out there. It has a little bit of a golf, tennis, or track and field feel.
Yeah, that's right. Individual sport atmosphere. And some guys love that, some don't. But, you know, if you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be here. I think everybody in the lineup tonight really will enjoy it. And then, of course, it's just a matter of who can get hot. Boy, he's heating up, guys.
22. 23. He finishes with 25. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
I was impressed just with his poise, guys, because he stayed on a very even keel from one rack to the next.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here.
And, guys, one of the cardinal sins of the 3-point contest is a player trying to change his stroke after a bad rack or two. It won't work.
Well, it's tempting to do so, Clark, but trying to make adjustments during a 60-second span sometimes is tough. People tend to overthink things. This is really more about finding your stroke early and then not thinking about anything. Respectable start here.
Up to 10 now. Now with 11. 2 racks remaining. Now 14. That's 4 in a row now. And now is 16.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
Money ball, no good.
Nice finish. Well done.
That's 4 misses in a row. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. 18 points for him when all is said and done. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go. Your memory has to be very short in this format, like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
Yeah, because one miss can easily turn into 2 and then 3. Then you start racing because you're worried about the clock, and before you know it, you're pretty much out of it.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now. That's 7 consecutive misses now. He needs an adjustment. 4 points. He's got 5.
Oh, boy, that is pure right there.
And he buries his 5th in a row. He's got 8. 2 racks to go. 9 points. Up to 10 now. 11 on the board. And that's his 4th straight. 1 rack left. Now to 15. At 16. His score sits at 18 points for the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
By the time he got to that 4th rack, he was feeling it. He sprayed home the entire rack. That jumper was wet.
And here we go with Ryan Anderson.
You know, a lot of times you need a repeatable stroke and a big body to win these 3-point contests. And Ryan Anderson has both. I mean, at 6'10", it doesn't take him a whole lot of effort to get that shot going.
And 18 or higher would keep him in contention. Well, he's an excellent shooter, guys, and it's going to be tough, but I think he can get it done.
5 points now. Now with 6. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. It's up to 7. Eight points.
For him to close this out is going to take a very strong effort. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
He's got 9. Up to 10 now. 7 points more to stay alive.
Anderson starting to make that sweet string music. He needs 3 more points.
And he's done. Out.
Yep, he won't have enough to make the next round.
No, just wasn't falling for him here tonight.
A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. Well, ordinarily, that'd be good enough, but there are some great scores guys out there today. So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here. A score of 18 or higher is what he needs. No easy task here. Pressure's on. That's 2. That's the money ball. 5 points now. Now is 6. That's 7. 5 big points on that rack alone. Misses for the 4th straight time.
7 more points to stay in contention.
That gives him 12.
5 points more to stay in it.
Can't get the money ball. 4 more points to stay alive. Up to 15 now. He's got 16. 16 points is his score for the round. And here we go with Paul George. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here.
And to get to the next round, he'll need at least 18 points. He's got plenty of work to do, but by no means is that impossible to beat.
Makes his first there. 2 points. Good rack right there. 4 points total. 5 points now. 6.
Solid start there.
7 points. He's got to close out with some makes. And with that, he's not going to advance.
Couldn't get enough through in the first few racks.
Yeah, you've got to develop a rhythm, and you just couldn't get anything.
He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. Durant's got to be the favorite going into the finals. Don't you think, guys?
Yeah, obviously he's the guy with all the momentum. I mean, he'd probably like to go first just to keep that momentum going. But I still think he'll be fine going last.
Well, especially with his confidence as sky high as it must be right now. I'm sure he'll want to know exactly what that target number is.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here. He's got to go first here in the finals because he had the lowest score to qualify. But he made it in. That's the important thing.
You know he's got to be feeling good coming into the finals because he was rock solid in the qualification round.
Yeah, his confidence has to be sky high. His stroke looked fantastic. I'd be surprised if he doesn't do even better here in the finals. He's in a wonderful group.
He's got 8. Only managed to sink 1 there. He's got 9. Up to 10 now. 11 points.
Ooh, he is feeling it.
Down to the final rack. You betcha.
And a great finish here.
Make it 17. He finishes the round with 17 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, it wasn't his best, but he gutted out a pretty decent round when he didn't have his best stuff, and that's the sign of an excellent shooter there.
17 points to tie it up. 18 points would put him ahead. 3 down. Money ball, no good. Now with 4. 5 points now. 6.
Respectable start here.
7 points. Now 8 points.
8 more points and he'll tie things up.
Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. 12 for him. 4 more points and it's time.
Yeah, he's starting to get it going.
Now to 15. One last rack remains. Oh, that's good. And he takes the lead.
Way to step up big in this final round.
Yeah, stepping up and really stroking the ball.
The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Yeah, at one point he knocked in 7 in a row and was locked in for a while there with some good shooting going on.
So it'll be Kevin Durant here.
Well, it's pretty much unfair for a guy with Durant's size and speed to be able to shoot so easily from deep. There's just nothing you can do about it as a defender.
The last ball in each rack, the money ball, is such a key in the shootout. I mean, knocking those down makes up for a lot of other misses.
And that's why I think you see guys maybe take a split second longer on each money ball. Clark, you'll see them race through the first 4 and then little hesitation, real focus on that last move.
0 for 13. 8 more points for him to tie it up.
But you know he can put up numbers in a hurry. And this is just what Durant wanted to do.
6 more points for the win.
Pushes it to 18.
5 more points to win.
He's at 19. 3 more points to win. The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
A nice long 60 seconds here in this tiebreaker. You want to get to as many as possible, hopefully to get through all 5 rounds. He misses his 4th straight. Drains the money ball. 3 down. 4 points. He registers only 5 points. So here's Durant now. Even if you're a good defender and you stay right in Durant's face, you know, Kevin can just pull up and Clark shoot right over him.
Yeah, he's a natural scorer, and with his length, there's not much you can do about it when he decides to get into his shot as a defender. It's really a deflating feeling trying to deal with that guy.
He comes away with 4 points on that wrap. 5 points now. 6. That's 7. That's 4 in a row now. And he buries his 5th in a row. He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. And we have reached the conclusion of the Foot Locker 3-point contest. And what an event it has been. Our extremely gifted winner, Kevin Durant.
Such terrific sharpshooting on display. You never know who's going to take the crown.
And the crowd here loving it too. And tell you what, we've got some pretty good seats here, guys. I feel like I relived it all over again.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's 3-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
Everyone, all-star action is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark.
now he's getting ready to launch. And
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with here. Uh-oh. Bang that one off the iron.
Yeah, it just didn't have it. Nope.
So it'll be Aaron Gordon here. And so here we go.
Oh, he just decided to bounce right from the restricted arc area.
Yeah.
Just exploding 2-foot jump through the leg and then down. Just from the standpoint that he's able to elevate and do that, that's major.
That's the point to be made right. Coming up third, let's see what he's got. But again,
yeah, bingo. We've got two guys going, and it's only the first round. I mean, that's just real.
Fourth on the list. Let's see what he can do.
Plant off two, turn down between the legs, and then two-hand throwdown.
I think anytime you're bringing the ball low and raising it back up
you like that.
Well, I don't know. Does it help him sail? I mean, I can't figure out. I mean, it's great to watch, but I can't help but think there's something like it helps the momentum or the lift-off or something.
Triple force.
Yeah. Laverne's got quite a cushion for himself with the results of how fans voted in round one. And so here's Parker now. All right, Clark, he's up for his second dunk right here.
And, Kevin, I think he needs something really strong. Pretty good elevation.
Okay.
Nice little spin.
Yeah.
Two-handed, 360. Nothing special, though. Nothing special.
No.
And he's going to have to show me, I need to see a little more than that to get my temperature up.
If you're going to spin, there's got to be some torque to that spin.
Yeah, I like that. I agree with you.
So it'll be Aaron Gordon here. Back to our second dunk. Let's see what he's got the second time around.
Double clutch, go rock the cradle, and off 2 feet.
Yeah.
Elevation was excellent. He was almost looking in the rim. And then the throwdown was on a 1 to 10.
And it's the second dunk for him. The 13th